everybody. I don't know if anybody's there yet.
Not yet, but soon.
Yeah. So we can talk about our angel class.
Angel class is coming up. It's going to be in person. We are going to be doing it here in Manteca, California on October 21st. All-day class. We're going to have lots of meditations. It is going to be so much fun. New research.
I can't wait.
New angel artifacts.
I can't wait to meet
discovered.
people in person.
I know, me too.
Oh,
me
God.
too. We just had somebody join us, but I didn't catch what
cool.
they said.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to having some of our friends that are here.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
God,
I'm
I miss
excited.
that so much.
Me too, because it's something special about getting together in person, because you
bunch
can
of
feel
people.
the energy,
Yeah.
each other's energy.
Hey, ladies.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Um,
I can't see. Can't cancel that. I have 20/20 vision. I do.
But yeah, so that's going to be really fun. All day class.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of fun that day.
Yes. And what else are we doing?
Well,
Besides you doing your art.
Yeah, I'm doing new descriptions of the angels on our in our
website.
store. It's not completely finished yet, but there's going to be a lot of more information of how they can help people.
Yeah.
All the different filings. How about you?
Just doing readings.
Readings.
Yeah, and
you are busy
answering
with that.
questions. I'm here. Oh, God, I can't see Chrissy.
Running
Deborah?
slow to get
Yay!
to her. Hello.
That's about it. Just being really busy, and the last 2 weeks has been an adventure that I'll share later.
Yes.
Yeah.
September is here.
Yeah.
The weather's changing a little.
Yep, it is.
Oh, you know, just
Still
real
hot.
quick on that note, we really wanted to
Yes.
let you all know if you want to join us at 9 o'clock on the 9 o'clock hour tonight. We're going to be sending out a lot of prayer and energy for the people affected by Hurricane Irma and Hurricane Harvey. Yeah.
Yep. And for the people that are helping them.
All
as
those
well.
responders.
The responders.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody that's involved.
Absolutely.
And get help for everybody. The Virgin Islands.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We keep forgetting about the Virgin Islands, and they're
know.
part of the United States.
Yes.
You know, so we want to have them have help as well. And they are devastated.
Hurricane Jose. Hi,
Yeah.
Austin.
Hi, Austin.
I haven't heard about that hurricane yet.
No, I haven't either.
Hurricane Jose. That's another one. So we
no.
got to get together.
Yeah, well, what did
9
I say a
o'clock,
few
send our
months
energy.
ago?
You know, I have to tell you guys, it's exactly what I was thinking about when I was watching this. I've been watching this on TV, thinking exactly what you said. Love your beautiful art, Christy. Thanks, Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sammy.
cannot wait for you to see my new stuff.
I know. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was thinking about what you said, Vera, when we were watching how tremendously, hard that this rain and this hurricane is like
It's
the biggest
worst
one ever.
Yeah. Hi, ladies.
Oh, I didn't
I
catch
didn't catch it either.
Anyway, but this is the most biggest storm recorded in hurricane history
And they're gonna
for us.
get worse.
And it's going to get worse. It's just like what Vera was saying. She was saying that if, that Mother Nature can't take much more of this, that the planet cannot take much more abuse.
Won't. There's
Won't.
not can't. Won't.
Yeah. I know. And I'm just thinking, oh my
And
God,
all
we
those
gotta
people
act
that think
fast.
it's fake, and it's not fake. Climate change is real. It's real. It's what we've done to Mother Earth.
I know.
And we've got to make changes, or things are going to get worse.
But that's the thing, Vera. Will there be more hurricanes after Jose?
And not just that, there's going to be
earthquakes.
fire.
Look at the big earthquake. It was Mexico, I
Earthquakes.
think, had the earthquake,
Yeah,
right?
there's fire in California.
Oh, yeah.
In Oregon.
I know.
I mean, wildlife, it's devastating.
I know.
And
so
people are being
sad.
told to stay inside and take their pets inside because the animals are coming down. They're trying to be safe. And if you can, leave them water, for them to have something. So
Yeah.
it's all over. It's not just the hurricanes. It's being affected everywhere.
And I think what we could try to do our best is to educate people in whatever way we can, even if it's just talking to a friend or a neighbor, trying to, to educate that there is climate change and to do what we can to help it.
We have to. We have no choice. There is no choice anymore. The people in the government can pretend all they want, but we're the people, and we can do something. We can get together and we can make changes.
I think Austin just said that he's been seeing bad floods in the Midwest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
that we
awful.
can make changes
Yeah,
in
we
whatever
can.
way.
We're the strength,
Yes.
you know, and they're supposed to be working for us. And if they don't want to, fine. Then we'll find somebody that will.
Amen, sister.
There you go.
I hear ya.
And boy, Austin, you better stick around because I have messages for you.
Oh, no, he said tornadoes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He didn't say floods. He said tornadoes. I'm trying to read fast.
Yeah. We have it.
I've never been a speed reader.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. Messages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, St.
Oh,
Louis.
yeah.
I mean,
My family's
it's all
there.
over. And I have a family that I've been taking care of their yard. They've been gone for a month, and they're gone to, where did they go? I keep saying,
They went to Scotland.
no. The other one.
Oh.
National Park.
Yosemite?
No.
Oh, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
oh, I know it.
Yeah, because I always forget that one. And it's wildfires there. She said there was like smoke everywhere. And she even sent me
Really?
pictures. It was just like
no.
thick.
Even there.
Even there. Yeah.
That's so sad.
So, yeah, it's just because of the heat. I mean, you guys, it's been so hot.
It's been unbelievably hot here. It's never been like this in
Livermore,
September.
Bay Area?
Lightning,
hot.
and raining.
We didn't
while
get
it's
rain.
hot.
We didn't get any rain at all here. And I know in Stockton there was rain, but we didn't get it, so. But hopefully, yeah.
But yeah, definitely changes.
So we have a lot of questions we have to answer today,
Yeah.
and then we were going to talk about Selena and her past lives. And
I'm ready to hear about Selena. How about you guys?
oh man, she's been in my ear. You know, because I haven't had time to really, you know, I've been so busy.
Yeah, she's been busy.
So I just took a few minutes before we started, and I got one past life for you, Austin, and she wants more messages out besides that. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So what I got, you know, we all come in with a theme, right?
Life theme.
Life theme. That's kind of overall. Well, hers are the arts. It's like, you know, pretty much hers is music, and lifetime after lifetime. In some capacity, she sang. She's always had a beautiful voice.
And you can tell because
Yeah.
the talent is so... I could not read that. I think they're talking about God forgiving us for abusing the planet, but we can talk about that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that too.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Trust us. We will talk
But,
about it. I'm going to get to this really quick so I can get to that.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to what you're saying is you can tell when somebody's talent is off the chart like that, they've had that gift in other lifetimes.
Yeah, in one capacity or another. But the life that she had before this one, before Selena life, she was a pioneer woman.
Really?
Yeah, she was this cute little pioneer woman, and she was a school teacher.
Really?
Yeah, and what that has to do with her life now, I don't know, but she sang to her students. That was one thing. I mean, she always was singing.
That's neat.
Yeah, and she was tough. Because I mean, coming out here, you had to be tough.
Yeah.
She was tough as nails, but she always has had a huge heart in every lifetime.
Really?
Yeah, because you know how you say you saw your hands and you knew those were artist hands before you came in. That's what she knew she was going to do was to sing.
Deborah was saying she could have taught music.
She sang to her. I think then they taught everything.
Everything, right.
You know, but definitely music was the way that she had them learn. They would sing everything.
That's amazing.
You know, yeah, it was really cool. She always was singing to her students. She can shoot a gun as well as a man, but she was very much a woman. But, you know, of course, back then there wasn't a lot of makeup. And so in this lifetime that she had with Selena, she loved her makeup and she loved getting dressed up. Because you really couldn't as that pioneer woman.
Definitely not.
But she was in the wrong profession. I mean, she could have if she was in a saloon.
Right.
But she wasn't. So, another thing with Selena was that she has a thing about honesty in every lifetime. She was
wow. That's
you
interesting.
lied, if you were unjust, she had a problem with that. So she was always teaching her, you know, this past life, she taught her students to be kind, fair, you know, tough, but, you know, that kind of thing. She would not stand for lies, cheating, etc. She died protecting her children, and how she helped them not to be so afraid of. She was singing to them, and she would have them sing because they were learning a song. So it was renegade Native Americans that came in.
Wow.
Because their tribe was wiped out. Yeah, wiped out.
Right.
So they were.
That is like so touching.
Yeah, yeah. So.
Trying not to cry.
Yeah. So she, children from, a renegade band of Indians. Townspeople had wiped out their tribe. And ironically, in that life, as the pioneer woman, she was shot in the head.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and it wasn't from a Native American. It was from a bullet that was meant for a Native American that was coming towards them, and it hit her. So it was.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's how she went. And I already said about dressing up. But this is kind of really directed at Austin, because he's the one that wanted this question about Selena, about her past lives. And she wasn't giving me anything else. She wants her fans to remember to be kind to one another, especially in this time frame. She is saying that the other side has been vigilant in watching what's transpiring down here right now, and they have been more so than they did with World War II.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think that it is that way because, in a way, there's more at stake because of the ability, because of the nuclear power that the world has now?
It's like, they're really watching. And, they, of course, know everything. They know everything and how it's going to turn out, but they're just, you could feel them, like, just really, the way she was showing me, it's like everybody is watching, especially people that have been in life, because they know what we are going through and all that. She implores her fans to stand up for what is just, with no violence, but with character, and the way that she knows that her fans are. God, why am I getting choked up?
Well, too. You finish.
Let's see. Show the world that the United States can be a blended society and thrive. And she's calling on Austin to use his gift to rally her fans and to make sure to do their part, I guess, into helping the community that they're in, to just get along. I mean, I know that's like cliche and all that, but to be able to see the other people's point of view and not to be so reactive, to just be able to listen and to try to communicate. So that's what she said. That's the way she left it. So Austin, it's for you, babe.
He's asking if you could repeat that.
She's calling on you, Austin, is basically what she told me. I wrote, Austin, she's calling on you to use your gift, because she says you have a gift of being able to use your words to bring people together. She said you have this profound gift. So she wants you to be able to utilize that and talk to her fans, I guess.
You said rally her fans.
Rally her fans is what she actually said, into, doing something,
doing
I
what's
guess.
right.
Yeah, or within the community. I mean, just to do whatever they can to just make things work.
Right.
To get people to just be able to live together and with differences,
Yeah, and now that you brought that up to Austin, he might get some infusion or some ideas of something that.
Because she'll be in your ear, I tell you that for sure. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what she gave me and she appreciates that her fans love her and want to know about what she's done before, but she really wants them to keep that camaraderie alive that her music brought. You know how it brought Mexican, Latin America music with the United States.
Especially now.
Yeah, how do they say it whenever they go into another area, like how Taylor Swift did? She was country and then she went into
a different genre of music.
Yeah. She was able to do that, and people liked her music.
So it sounds to me like what you're saying too is that she wants
joy.
For her example.
That's what the thing is, like, also don't forget the joy, and sing just what song does, what music does to people, and how it rallies people. I hope you can sing, Austin.
That's really cool that you said that, because the cherubim angels, a talent, well, not talent, but ability to help us is through their heavenly music, singing, and their function is joy.
Yeah.
So that's really, really cool.
Not to forget the joy, because it's like everybody's on this wound tight kind of thing.
Probably, and a lot more, not everybody, but I think a lot of people are probably
of course
more
not
defensive, more closed, not as open, because they're more afraid.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what she said.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's neat too, because the same person that we are in life, the same soul that we are in life, I would also like to ask you, I was going to ask you something else, you better watch.
Okay.
Well, and I'll just talk while you're watching. But I was just going to say, the same soul that we are in life, we are on the other side. So it's like she's having the opportunity to be able to continue what she did in life, in her different ways.
Yeah, but she knows that, like, Austin really loves her. What does she think that I wrote about her?
What does she think about what he wrote about her?
Loves it. That's what she was saying. That's why she's putting it to you, because you have a gift, and that's what she said. Your thoughts, your voice, how you put words together. She loves it, and she knows that you can bring people together.
That's what we need. That's why. I don't know. I'm feeling like maybe that's one of the main reasons, not main reasons, one of the reasons why we're in life right now.
Yeah, and we charted all this, right? Yeah, we charted for Austin to be with us, and him to ask these questions, and we to be having us have a show, and it's so intricate. It just makes my mind go.
Yeah.
But that's how intricate it is. Oh, I didn't see that.
He was saying that he loves her so much.
Yeah, and she knows that. But not to forget what she's about. She knows it's the beautiful music, but what's behind the music. Don't forget that part of it. Because of what she stood for and what she fought for, and because she had to go through that, being a Mexican woman, some of the prejudices and things like that, but
yeah, and that's interesting, because right now I could understand why she wants to. She's what her life was about. It's like, we need that.
Yeah, she's just so cute too, because she was like, I love that they want to know what I've been before, but she wants them to remember what she stood for, and to keep that alive, and to keep going, and just to thrive, just to be together, and we can all do it. It's not that difficult.
Singing does bring a lot of joy.
It does.
And a part of my
Croatia.
Oh, wow. Hey, did you know that my family's from Croatia?
Yes, I do.
My father's side.
Yeah.
I'm all excited. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. I got so excited.
Because you're from Croatia.
I wanted to tell you guys that part of my tools for protection, there's it's like a song that I hum that I remembered from another lifetime, and whenever I hum it, it is like a tool for protection for me, because it takes me to. It's like a joy that I had in that life. It's actually in the Scottish life that Vera and I shared together, and we shared with Angus. It was a lullaby that I used to sing to our children.
Yeah.
So whenever I hum it.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, we love Croatia too.
Yeah. I've been to Croatia, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not very long.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to say that, and it instantly, it's like a prayer. It's, prayers can be just that.
Yeah.
You know, even a song, and it raises my vibration. That's what singing does, you know, to the joy. So that's a great thing that she passed on for us really to remember, the joy.
And also the words, and that's what Austin is, you know, adept at. He has this way with words that she loves, that, you know, she wants him to use that platform that he has.
Well, I'm gonna be
checking
it. Yeah, I was just gonna say that
exciting.
too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though, actually.
Now we had another question.
He was one of the children that she was protecting.
Did you hear that, Austin?
I just got that right now. I just got chills.
Oh my gosh! No wonder he loves her so much. That's so sweet.
Because he was in her arms whenever she was shot. You know, because they were all on, you know, on top of her, right? She was trying to protect them. Yep.
Aww.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, we have another question to get to. We'll let Austin think about
You're
that
a little
for
boy.
a minute.
Yeah, little boy.
Okay, we have a question from Alex. He's saying, "Really?
Yes, really, really. She loved you, and you loved her. That's why you have that connection. You do."
So one of our fabulous new viewer friends, Alex, is asking. I'm going to read their question.
We just shot Austin with a punch in the
I know.
face,
He's like,
we're
wait.
Going, next.
Is there anything else that you wanted to say
No,
about this
if she says any more, I'll tell you. But that was all I got right now.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll add it if I get it.
All right. So Alex is asking, I'm a new devotee to Mother God. What are your views on people with different sexual orientations and or different sexualities? And do you think God doesn't approve of these people? I'm a trans woman myself, and sometimes that makes me doubt my relationship with our celestial mother.
Well, Alex, Mother God loves everybody. Father God loves everybody. They created you. They created everybody. So as a parent, they love you. They, no matter what society says are differences,
Right.
you are loved. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like our parents.
Right.
You know, they would love us through anything. Well, hopefully most parents do. You know, so it's pure love. It's an experience that you chose to go through in a time that was very challenging, but you're doing it, you know, and it was going along great, and then, you know, there's bumps in the road.
Right.
But yeah, it's your chart.
Yeah, the only reason why sometimes we think that maybe God, Mother, or Father doesn't approve is only because we've been programmed by society, religion, or people. I mean, basically, because that's putting, you know, different religions and different people throughout time have put human emotions onto God, which is that God would not approve of us for some reason. But God is perfect, totally and completely
knows your chart,
unconditionally loving. Yes, exactly. We wrote
stamped your approval on your chart.
A reason, exactly. You know, we've had lifetimes as different genders. You know, just because we're a male in life or a female in life doesn't mean that that's what we are on the other side.
Exactly.
You know, it's what we chart to experience. So there's not all this judgment that you have to worry about. That's just people with their own limited thinking.
Yeah, when we go to the other side, we're judging ourselves. We're looking at the scanning machine, and we're judging what we did, and if we experienced what we wanted to experience.
If we learned what we wanted to learn, you know, the different themes we chart.
They don't
life
judge
lessons.
us. Exactly.
Exactly. So that you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, and then one other thing too that I'd like people to remember is it takes, I guess you could say, put it more crudely, it takes guts to come into life.
Yes,
anyway,
exactly.
Anyway, it just does. But whenever you chart something like that is so challenging, you have to know you are a strong soul. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let you come in to do it.
Exactly.
So give yourself, you know, some little pat on the back that you're able to handle it, and you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of courage. Oh, Nicki Minaj, they're asking.
Okay, we'll put that on the
Yeah.
list. Yeah.
It takes a lot of courage to, when we have to express who we really are inside.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a scary thing to do, But like Vera said, only the strongest of the strong are allowed to come into life because of what we have to contend with. Once we're in, oh my God, that's long. Can you read that? I have a strong connection to a person I met many years ago. Oh, past life. I didn't catch it. I'll just keep going.
Either. Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
But anyway, so yeah, it takes the strongest of the strong to come in.
It does.
And
I mean, people that chart different things that are, like Molly.
Right.
I was taking care of a young lady for 2 weeks, and she had a severe trauma to the head. She was in a car accident. She was hit by a drunk driver, and she has severe short-term memory. She can't remember loss.
Yeah.
She cannot remember 5 minutes ago. Something. Yeah. So
she's such a beautiful soul. I
she
just
is.
Loved her. I came to visit Vera a couple times.
I had told Chrissy I was changed. I was changed after I was there with Molly. I just found myself really just looking at myself and all of this little petty things that I was starting to get hung up on. I'm just like, it doesn't matter, and for her to be able to have to go through that, because that's what she charted, and she's strong too. She's still Molly, but it's just a little hiccup in the road, I guess you could say. And her mom, needed a break, so she went to Europe for 2 weeks with her other daughter, and what a blessing that woman is. She was told to put Molly in a home, and she refused.
Oh.
She said she didn't think that would be the right thing to do. And she has been, this happened in 2000.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's been with Molly like this for 17 years.
Wow. I have to share, can we share the angel story that Molly?
Yes.
I think this is really cool. When the accident happened, wasn't it like the first thing that she was telling her mom when she could remember?
When she came out of her coma.
When she came out of her coma, she was telling her mother that there was this huge, huge angel there.
Protecting her.
Did she say anything else?
She says she doesn't remember anything else.
That's awesome.
But she does remember being on the other side. She told me that after her mom had left. She remembers going to the other side, and she remembers them telling her she had to come back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Because she didn't want to come back. She said she felt so good,
She was just asking. They were just asking who Molly was. Molly was just a young lady that Vera.
In my neighborhood, that the mother asked me to stay with her while she went to Europe.
Yeah, and caregive basically for her.
So, and it was so interesting because we didn't even know each other, and I interviewed with her once, and she goes, "You're it." And I'm just like,
the mother.
Yeah, and
Jeannie.
I thought, oh, piece of cake with all my spiritual knowledge. I'm going to be able to do this. Oh my God, you guys.
Yeah.
It was a challenge. It was, oh my gosh, it was just.
And your theme again?
Is tolerance.
That's what I was thinking. Talk about
learning.
Talk about learning.
Yeah.
I think you're on to the next theme because you got it.
Oh, yeah.
You got it, girl.
Yeah, I was just like, because I have this thing about having to repeat myself.
She does not like to have to repeat herself.
And Molly, bless her heart, every 5 minutes she would ask me the same question because she forgot. I mean, It's not she was trying to be funny or she was,
Hi, Mina. Mina Laurie.
Oh, hi. Yeah, so, it was an interesting experience, one that I would, do again. I really would. And I know I said before, I will never do this again. I was telling poor Chrissy, she had to hear all of it. But after a week, I just kind of found my flow. I kind of got into it. So it was a lot easier. But the first 7 days, I was like, I almost called the mother to come home. I did. I thought, I cannot do this.
Like, I know you're in Europe.
Yeah, but get your
back.
butt back here. Yeah, exactly. But no, I'm glad I did. But that's what I'm saying. Molly has to be a strong soul to be able to come into life, to experience that. And then her mom too. You know, because her sister and her brother have no clue what the mother's going through. None. Wow. Because the mom was talking to me about it before she left, and she was telling me all this stuff, and I'm going, yeah, you know, yeah, I can handle that, yeah. I had no clue. It is a challenge because you're up all night, because she's asking you questions, and she has things all over the house because her mind, you could feel her mind going, and she goes, I'm afraid I'm forgetting something. Oh. So she's up all night, you know. Yeah, until her body gives out. So that's what she's trying to help her. And that's only happened in the last 3 years because the doctors that she had before had her so medicated that she was falling all the time. And
oh, really?
Yeah, so the mom said, that's done. But anyway, don't want to bore you with that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was an experience of a lifetime. And I told her I would do it again. I don't know why I said that, but I did. But I could do it. Yep.
Well, I'm impressed.
Yeah. No, I mean, not just in Molly. She's just a gift.
She is so cute. I just love her. She's very sweet.
Oh my gosh, yes, she is.
She's a very sweet soul.
Except when I was driving her mom's car. She did not like that.
Oh.
No. She just kept saying, my mom doesn't trust me to drive. And I go, oh no, Molly, that's not it. She goes, she trusts you. And I go, no. I go, I'm only being able to drive because you're a precious gift, and she doesn't want anything to happen to you. You know, so I would tell her that, and she would be okay. But there was a thing with that car she just did not like. Yeah. Anyway, hi. We're talking away over here. Yeah, so any other questions? I know there was a few more. So I know somebody wanted to know about Angus, right?
Yes.
Who Angus is.
We're at 32 minutes. Do you want to keep going?
Do you guys want us to? Let's just answer that one. Because
Okay.
I told her we would.
This is one of my favorite subjects, you know.
Yeah, I told her
Okay.
we would.
So, we had one of our fabulous viewer friends. Do you have her name? Oh, well, I don't know. What?
The one about Angus? I thought you wrote it
Keep
down.
going. Oh, she wants us to keep going.
Oh,
okay, we will.
I thought you wrote it down.
Well, I didn't write down their name.
Oh, I didn't either.
But that's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Aston, he's like, please do. Okay,
Angus?
she was asking, who is Angus? Mm-hmm. Okay, where do we want to begin? Well, first of all,
he's a master teacher.
He's a master teacher, and he's on the other side. Mm-hmm. And he's...
Oh, look, everybody's going, keep going.
So yeah, he's a master teacher. He's on the other side. Vera is a trance medium, so when we do the hypnosis sessions where she goes into trance, he comes through. She's able to trance him, and he comes through and talks through her. But he's more than that. He's also someone that we have a very close and special connection with from the many lifetimes that we've lived with him, because Vera is his twin soul. Not soulmate, but twin soul. Twin soul is like not the one that you were created with, but you're so similar. A lot of times, like for her and Angus, they've been brother and sister in many lifetimes is what it is. It's kind of interesting because my brother happens to be my twin soul, and we've had a lot of lives as brother and sister. And as it happens to be, us four have had a lot of lives together when we were both brother and sister.
The main one was Scotland.
But the one that we really resonate to, and the one that Angus keeps his name from because he loved it so much, was the Scottish life. Mm-hmm. And that's why he goes by the name of Angus, is because we first connected through discovering Angus.
Through past lives.
And that Scottish life together. The way we discovered it was through the hypnosis sessions with Vera. Mm-hmm. And if you go to our website, soulsenlightenment.com, there is a page that's called Our Journey. It's under About. If you click on Our Journey, it tells you what we kind of tell you the story of
how we started.
Yeah, the awe of this person coming through and talking to us, and how we got to know him, and why we are right now. So
yeah, it's all because of him.
It's all because of him.
Well, not all. We did have a little chart to
yeah.
experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She was saying that this explains a lot because we mention his name and so,
Oh, okay.
and so often.
Yeah,
But,
I figure I keep forgetting that people don't know who he is, and
Yeah.
I think everybody does.
I'll have to say it more often.
Yeah,
when
we
know,
should say
but-
it. But it's like you don't want to get redundant with the people that watch all the time that know
Right.
who he is and like, okay, yeah, we know who Angus is.
Right.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but he gives us a lot of wisdoms. He's given us so much information to help ourselves and our loved ones about our life, about the world, you know, about things that are coming up, kind of like what you were talking about with the world, you know, the climate change and how, you know, he talked about us as the people coming together, you know, getting together to unite.
Because there is a chance for us to really evolve. And I mean, that's where I'm hoping that this world goes, because it's so amazing that we're going to be so highly evolved spiritually that it's going to be a lot easier to, you know, to live life on this planet, because it is such a, you know, a difficult planet, right? It's supposed to be our hell. But if we do manage to get through all of this thing that we're going through right now, this test, then it's going to be so amazing. You know, because the veil already is thinning, but can you imagine if we fight through this thing that is going on and we all get along and we all just
Wow.
live peacefully with everybody, you know, with differences, that it's going to be really awesome. I mean, it's exciting.
Wow.
But we have to pass that test, you know. So that's what I hope. But I wanted to give a shout out also. Do you have any more questions?
No.
Okay, to James Clark.
Oh yeah, James.
Yeah, because he did some research for.
Wasn't that awesome?
When it was.
I
So
was going
sweet
to
of
tell you.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very nice of him to do that. Trump Past Life Part 2.
Yes.
And when he was a actress or something. See, I forget after I say all this stuff. But he said that he watched a show that's on.
Yeah.
That they reenact living in England in different parts of.
It was a baking show.
It's a baking show, but they live the history.
Exactly.
And they eat the food. They live the way that they lived, and they brought up Nell.
Nell, and that's who he was. This Trump
Was in that life.
Yeah, it was one of the
Yeah.
past lives that Vera had gotten, and you got that. And
Yeah.
you everything. It's
Yeah.
just really cool. It's one of our episodes. If you go into our past episodes, you can
Yeah.
find it. It's a past life Trump Part 2, I think it is.
Yeah, because they talked about Nell and selling oranges.
Yes.
And then how she was taken out of selling oranges by the guy, the theater, and that's how she got into acting.
Yes.
And then she became the mistress of King Charles.
Yeah, you know what's interesting too. What he was saying was that when the girls sold oranges at the theaters, selling oranges was just another way of saying that
I'm a
they were.
prostitute.
I'm a prostitute. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. So thank you so much for that research.
I know,
That was
thank you for
amazing.
doing that for
was
us.
Very sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, that was we have a viewer that was saying that when you had mentioned about Trump being Mexican in another life too, and how in this life. you
Yeah,
know,
somebody did
obviously.
research on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah. And then I don't know if we want to answer this because this is from Janine Fisher, and I really don't know about it, and I really can't talk. I mean, I don't have any knowledge of a Mandela effect.
Oh.
And I looked it up, and I know it's something like the world is changing and it's going into the fifth dimension and all that.
Right.
But I
That
really
just sounds
don't-
like it's getting more spiritual, just kind of like what you were
That's
just
what-
saying,
yeah.
the veil thinning and what
Yeah.
it could be.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
hopefully.
So I think that's what she's talking about, and they have a name for it. And I had no clue. So
Neither did
I
I.
don't know, yeah. So that was, I wanted to make sure that Janine, we talked about your question. And there's
It is funny.
What?
Sammy was saying that it was funny about how parallel worlds.
Yeah.
Eva was saying.
Yeah, because she was saying that something about Sally Fields now goes by Sally Field. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
And that when she talked about You Really Like Me when she had her Academy Award, that
Oh.
now when you read about it, it just says You Like Me. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but
Oh.
she said that's changes that are happening.
Oh. Okay.
So, but I just don't have, I'm not an expert on that, so I don't like to talk about something I don't know anything
Right.
about.
Oh, the Mandela effect. Right.
Yeah. So I don't want to let her think that we're just not answering her question.
Of
I
course.
just really don't know that much about it.
But you know what? If anything comes from Angus, if anything comes
Yeah.
through, we'll pass it on to you.
Definitely. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what these spiritual potpourris are wonderful for, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any other questions?
There is one from Sandra from Finland. Isn't that cool? Finland?
That is cool.
Yeah, and she wanted to know about her connection with Johnny Depp. And she wanted me to talk about him and Amber and all that. But I kind of didn't really want to go into Amber. I said what I had to say about Johnny Depp. And, you know, she had a connection with Johnny Depp from a past life. That's why she still feels this connection with him in this lifetime. But that's it. She had a past life with him.
I see.
So that's her connection. And, you know, maybe if they met, he would feel it too.
Mhm.
But, and even in that past life, their connection was kind of fleeting.
Kind
It
of
was
fleeting.
like he was kind of a friend of a friend kind of thing, but she
Interesting.
really kind of, his energy, she
really
loves
loved
it.
his
Yeah,
energy.
so, you know, I'm just saying, just enjoy it. You know,
That's
and if you get
awesome.
information, that great, just write it down and maybe you can write a book.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so there you go, Sandra from Finland. Thank you for watching too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's all I have.
Is that it?
Yeah, I thought you wrote more down, but
No, you know, but I do want to mention one thing.
that's all I have.
All right, I'm just gonna say it.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, we are answering questions from the comments. If you have any questions, write them there and we'll write them down and we'll answer.
Okay, I just wanted to say real quick that I had seen a story
Oh.
all over the place online yesterday about this 8-year-old boy who's biracial. He's half black and half white. And I think it was New Hampshire, and there were some white teenagers that hung him. They lynched him, but he was able to survive and get himself free. You can find this story if you go on YouTube and so forth. The reason I'm bringing this story up is, thank God he's okay. They air vac
Well,
him.
he's
They
physically
air
okay.
vac him. Yeah,
He's
physically
physically
okay. I mean, not okay. That's not the word I meant. Alive is what I mean.
Yeah.
And thank God he wasn't killed. Is more what I'm thinking. But what they were saying was that the first reaction from the police department was that when kids, because these teenagers
Kids will
were
be
14, yeah, and that they should be protected from a mistake, shouldn't have to haunt them their whole life. They're talking about the ones that did
I
it to
don't know.
him. This 8-year-old boy. They're talking about the
You know, racism will end. One was asking, when will this end? When people stop perpetuating it from the top.
That's what they were calling
It's
this.
something that has to be unlearned, and it's really challenging for some people.
And that's what they were calling it. They were calling it the Trump effect.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know, and I'm not bringing it up because I'm trying to be, harping on the political thing. I'm bringing it up because
It's a people thing.
it is a people thing. We're people more, first. And then I saw there was this gentleman in Texas, this white gentleman, and he was talking about the situation, and he was completely condemning it, and he was totally sticking up for the child. And I was thinking about this situation. I was thinking about these different people, sticking up for this child that this happened to.
Yeah, because it's atrocity.
When you were bringing up how we have the opportunity right now to make this big shift, that we can grasp onto this amazing spiritual shift that we can reach.
Yeah.
And it was like just thinking about that one gentleman who's white, he's in Texas, and it was like, okay, that makes me, not just him, but more people like this coming
There
up.
are
and
so many
there's
people like
so
that.
many people, coming up and creating that change, that we can do it. I really believe that we can do
God,
it.
thank God for differences. Wouldn't it be boring if we were all the same?
Yes.
I would be bored.
I would be,
Yeah.
But anyway, but then now I heard this morning that the governor of the state is saying, yes, we need to investigate this as, investigate this. I don't know that they should investigate it as a hate crime because they were saying racial slurs to this boy. But anyway, I'm bringing it up because first I was beside myself with, I can't believe this is happening in 2017,
boys being lynched.
But then, but also, I should say, and in addition to, I'm glad to see so many different people rallying, exactly like
because
what you were saying, the message from Selena
Yeah.
is rallying together,
Yeah.
for the good, positive
Yeah,
message.
just to decency.
Oh my God,
You
of
know?
course.
Yeah, I don't know. It can happen. It really can. I have hope. I really do.
Me too. Yeah, me too. Hope is that rope.
Yeah, Selena the singer we were talking about.
Yeah.
She had a message for her fans, and she wants Austin to be the one that brings people together for her group. So yeah, so it's pretty interesting.
Austin wants to know if there's anything Selena would like for her family to know.
Her family, God, her dad. I think isn't her dad on the other side?
I
don't know. But just the love, and that she's watching over everybody. It's kind of the same like what all of our families do for them. But she's happy. She's going to lectures. She's going to concerts. She's giving concerts. Her and Prince have really connected.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
He was just saying that her dad is still alive.
Okay, because her dad and her were very, very close. In fact, her dad in that pioneer life was the sheriff of the town.
Oh.
In the pioneer life. It wasn't her dad in the pioneer life.
Right, he was the same soul.
Yeah, in that life. So Austin, you've been around her dad too. There you go. So yeah, so it is a small world. It really is a small world. But yeah, that just that she loves them and she's always watching over them. I mean, the love that she had for them in life, can you imagine on the other side? Oh my gosh. And that's not just for Selena's family, that's for all of our families.
Right.
That's what they all do for us. That if people could just realize that, and I know it's not physical, but oh my gosh, if you could just get that infusion, just feel that infusion from them, you would never be alone. You would never feel alone, because there's so many, and it's not just people from our immediate family in our current lifetime, but lifetimes that we had with other families are watching over us. It's like our theater that we see when we're doing trances, that big movie theater.
It's so amazing.
Yeah, that I see that there's all these people out there, and that's all people that we've had lives with that are there for us, and all the angels that are taking care of us. Oh my God, you guys, we're not ever alone, even though in our darkest hour when we think there's nobody for us or there's nothing there is, and you wake up tomorrow and there's sunshine. It's another day that you have an opportunity to experience life the way that you were meant to.
Exactly.
Yeah. God, I just wish you all could see it. It's just phenomenal. It's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I always tell Chrissy, I go, you were there, and she's like, I was, and she's there, you're there. So even though you're here, it's kind of weird, but I know I probably need to be medicated, but
no,
I know I don't, but
being in two places at once.
And that was another thing with Molly. She's very intuitive now, more so than she. Yeah. And her mom was like, really? And I go, don't tell her psychiatrist, please don't do that. Because then they'll want to medicate her.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so, yeah.
And I just wanted to mention real quick here at the end, when I was talking about the child and how there was that gentleman standing up for him, and it wasn't just him, there was many people. I was just happy to see, different ethnic people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
And that's
It's
what I'm
more
saying.
people coming together.
We've not
is what I
just
meant.
been white or Hispanic or black.
Exactly.
We've been every nationality.
Exactly.
So we have ancestors and people on the other side that are watching us that are what we would never expect.
Exactly.
You know, Trump having black people watching over him.
Yes.
From another lifetime. Mexicans watching over him from other lifetimes. So, you know, it's, even though I don't think he'd appreciate it, but, you know, that's just what I see. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know, we want to really thank you all for joining us. This was a really fun day.
Yeah.
Had a great time.
Does Selena have any message for Jennifer Lopez? Oh my gosh, yes. She's a little bit worried about Jennifer for some reason. And I just don't. I'll tell you later, Austin. I mean, I'll tell all you guys, not just Austin, but
maybe on the next spiritual.
Yeah, because it'll take a while. But yeah, she's a little bit concerned about Jennifer.
Well, that's something to be stay tuned.
Not anything bad. No, don't think it's like anything dire or
I wonder if it's Iva or Eva. I love it. I love her name, Iva.
And you know, Nicki Minaj, somebody asked about her. Mm-hmm. She's another concern.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to, next Spiritual Potpourri. I don't think it's going to be this Wednesday coming up, but the following perhaps. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
But we'll have a Spiritual Potpourri. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Keep the questions coming.
Yes, put them in the comments after our video post, after we're done here.
And we try to get to everyone.
Yeah, as soon as the video is stopped, that it's not live anymore, once it gets posted onto the site,
we'll look through your questions.
Then you can comment, and the comments will stay on there, we've noticed.
Yeah,
that's
and
where
we'll
you can
read
put
through
the
today,
questions.
and we'll make sure we answered all the questions at some point.
Exactly. Guys, thank you so much for joining
us. We love you guys.
We love you.
We do.
Have a great week.
Finger in the eye.